The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to a Bitcoin Daily Show, 9:30 Central European Time, every day on the dollar. Like, you know, we gotta do this every single day. Bitcoin Daily Show, technical analysis, because we gotta know what's happening with Bitcoin, because it will affect our money, it will affect our alts. I can hear you. That's good. That's good. Mic is on. Mic is on. So everything looks nice and dandy. 29 people in here. 7 likes. Like, if you're this early and you're only guy, you know, you gotta hit the like button, guys. You gotta hit the like button. You know who as Crypto Savvy? What's up with Crypto Savvy? What did he say, man? What did he say? Salam says, I'm rich. Good for you, Salam. Nice that you're rich. Good evening from California. Nice. How's everybody? By the way, sorry about being a little bit late. I had to drive somebody somewhere. You know, stuff happens. You know, not much you can do. Market Slayer is not happy. Market Slayer with his indicator and stuff like that. Yeah. Anyways, guys, what's up? What do you think is gonna happen in this rising wedge, guys? What do you think is gonna happen in the rising wedge? What do you think? Like, it is playing exactly as we are expecting so far. I'm not expecting anything less. You know, dober dan. I'm not expecting anything less. It's like playing by the book. It's playing by the book. Nothing big is happening. We are still in this rising wedge up here. Still in the rising wedge. Let's just remove the moving averages for a second so it's easier to see. And you can see here, even this pump up here, it was really nice pump, and we went back above the 200 moving average. 200 moving average being this line up here. We went down and back above to. This is actually a very bullish move. I'm gonna explain to you why. This is a very bullish move, but you know, we went all the way up on the dollar, up to the rising wedge. On the dollar. You can see on the dollar. You can see that on the dollar. We went up to the rising wedge, and then right now stopped right there. It does appear to be following the Wyckoff accumulation chart. Are we still talking about Wyckoff accumulation, man? We've been talking about Wyckoff accumulation for a long time. So, you know, maybe you can check it out. Maybe. Dobro jutro, brate. Dobro jutro, mal. Yeah, dobro jutro. So, right now, in this rising wedge, the question is, what's going to happen? What's going to happen with the chart right now? What's going to happen up here? Are we going to break to the upside? Like we said yesterday, day before that, if we can get out of this rising wedge above here, that's going to be very bullish for Bitcoin, right? That's going to be very bullish for Bitcoin. Unfortunately, there are a little bit danger signals that are happening right now that's saying that this might actually break down, and if it breaks down, we are looking into some kind of a 38 level, something like that. At least what I'm looking for. At least maybe not 38 level, maybe some 40 level up here because of these levels up here. So, you know, one of these levels, 1, 2, 3 levels, you know, if it breaks on the downside, those are the levels we're gonna be watching for, and if it breaks those levels, we are watching you know, below 29 after that. So we're gonna see how this actually plays out. RSI is getting to overbought. Yeah, we're also gonna check the RSI. So we can start with the RSI, by the way, guys. We can start with the RSI. What am I gonna start with? I'm gonna start talking about the 200 moving average and how this is bullish. We just said, yeah, let's talk about the RSI. So let's turn off the MACD and the TLA of what is called OVX indicator. Let's talk about RSI, guys. Let's talk about RSI. This is the daily RSI, and we can see here we are getting what I was expecting to get. I was expecting to get double divergence. So this is the first divergence. You can see here the price goes up and the RSI goes down. This was the first divergence, and that's fine. We got pullback. We got a pullback. No problem there. And right now, when we start pumping up here, I said it's very probable and possible that we are going to get second divergence up here. This is the second divergence. You can see the price going up and the RSI indicator is going down. So technically we right now got two divergences. 1, 2 after each other, and that indicates to me that this might actually fail and fall down over here. It might fail and fall down here. So only way we can avoid this second divergence is if we pump some crazy numbers up here. Okay, we gotta pump up, and we gotta pump up above the rising wedge. We gotta get out of the rising wedge to the upside if you wanna avoid the divergence. We can have a red candle here, but you know, I'm giving it 2 days at most, 2 days at most up here, because if you get 2 red candles here or something like that, probability to fold, you know, fold back down again becomes a lot greater. So you know, 1-2 days more, maybe at most, before something big happens, before something. So today is, you know, today is Saturday, so Sunday, Monday, yeah, Sunday, maybe we're gonna drop on Sunday, you know, Sunday, red Sunday, you know, it fits the narrative on the black Sunday, red Sunday, to drop down on the Sunday. So, you know, today and, you know, we drop down on the Sunday, maybe. The only thing this can actually get invalidated right now is if we pump. We gotta pump real hard, we gotta pump up here, because that's gonna do something like this over here. There will be no divergence up here anymore. Divergence will be corrected, and we will continue pumping up from here. That's the only way this can actually go up. We gotta pump now. If we don't not pump now, you know, we're gonna get a big correction to the downside. We gotta get big correction. At least what I'm looking at right now. And that's a big correction to the downside. So also this over here might have been looking like some kind of hidden bullish divergence, but that's played out. This played out. So right now we are just looking at this one over here, and only way this can actually stop right now is if we pump above the rising wedge. So that's what I'm thinking right now. We gotta pump above the rising wedge. Now, the bullish thing that happened yesterday is the big green candle. I'm gonna show you just a second here. Yeah, let's do it like this over here. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so let me explain to you the bullish candle up here. So we had very nice green bullish candle up here, very nice bullish candle. This one over here, this is a very bullish candle for several reasons. Number one, this up down here, that's the let's clean up the chart so it's easier to see. This down here is 200 moving average. You can see here when we broke the 200 moving average, we tried to hold above the 200 moving average for 2 days. We managed that. Third day we fell down, and everybody thinking like this might be, you know, continuation, you know, that, you know, failure of holding the 200 moving average. But the fact that we bumped really hard with this green candle up here indicates that this 200 moving average is actually holding. This is an indication or confirmation that right now the 200 moving average is acting as support. So we have technically been 1, 2, 3, 4 days holding the 200 moving average. Even though we broke down here, this up here is indication that 200 moving average is holding. Not only that, this candle is super huge, a lot bigger than this candle, a lot bigger than all of these 3 candles. This is called bullish engulfing candle, so another signal that, you know, we are very bullish. And right now we are stopping up here because of the rising wedge, because of the trend line and so forth, right? So it's gonna be really important to break this level. It's gonna be really important to break this level. Let's bring it back to moving averages. You can see this line here. It's a trend line, really nice trend line that somebody said in the chat. So we are respecting the trend line. Props to the guy who said it. Don't remember. I think his name was Tom or something like that. So right now we are at the very end of the rising channel. We are at the very end of the rising channel. This cannot go forever up all the way up here. It will soon break to the either upside or to the downside. It does look bullish. It has a lot of promise to break it to the upside. Definitely has a lot of possibility to break the upside. I'm not gonna say it, but the risk is getting pretty big right now. You know, just FOMOing in over here, and hoping it will go up. It's very bad decision. Shorting it right now might be okay, but if you start breaking to the upside, you gotta have some kind of stop losses and get out of the trade, okay? So right now might be actually the best time to short, not too long, okay? Best time to short, not too long, because if the double divergence does play out, this is gonna go down to, I'm gonna say some kind of 40 levels up here. You know, anything between 42 to 38 levels, like this box down here. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Because if we fall below the rising wedge and fall below 44,000, this line up here, if you fall below that, I'm thinking between 38 and 42,000, give or take. So right now it's better to short than to actually go long. Not a financial advice, of course. You do what you want to do with your money. I do what I want to do with my money and stuff like that. But right now it's not time to go long. It's not time. Unfortunately, it's not time to go long. It's not time to FOMO in. Okay, it's not time to FOMO in. There have been times to FOMO in and whatever. Right now it's not. You know, down here it might have been time to FOMO in. You know, to go long. But up here is not time to go long. Unfortunately, it's not time to go long because this can anytime start crashing down. We're also gonna look at small time frames and see what's happening with the small time frames. But right now it's the way I see it, this is a short play, not a long play, unfortunately right now, because we have rising wedge, we have two double divergences, although there are bullish signals like this candle over here, super bullish, very nice candle going up, but you know, scary times. We're gonna remove the red line because we broke that up here. We broke that. So we got this trend line over here that's going really nice over here. I'm gonna show you the trend line. I think we gotta zoom out for this one. It's a really nice trend line. It goes from 2017 top through this January 2021 one top, and it's creating this top up here. But not only is going through these two tops, it's also acting as support down here. Bounced off, and then we fell through that down here. You can see here, once we fell through that, it was you know, we are on the downside. So right now what's happening right now is we are testing the same line up here. You can see here we are testing the same line, so this might be some kind of top. What's that? Right now it's 47,650, give or take 48,000. That was at 48,000, exactly at 48. I think it was exactly at 48,000. Let's see, 47,967. 47,960, yeah, 48,000. It was almost exactly at 48,000. It looks like you're trying to hold above it. This line can be a little bit off because, you know, it's like 4-year long line, but you know, we got rising wedge, we got this trend line, we got double divergence. To me it looks like it might go down, but there is a lot of bullishness. You know, just getting this huge bullish engulfing candle up to the, you know, above the 200 moving average is very bullish. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to say what's gonna happen, but I am really scared. I would, if I was you, I would be really scared to go long right now. I would be really scared to go long right now. Now we can go up here, you know, and you know, it can break all kind of resistance, and if it does that, you know, bullishness will kick in big time. But I think a lot more people are right now bears than bulls, to be honest with you. So let's go to the small time frame and see what's happening on the small time frames and see if we can get anything out of it. For this, we'll use the moving averages. Let's see if there is any divergence on the small time. On the small time frames, there is no divergence. We are really nicely above this 10 and 20 moving average. Just pump up over here, going sideways. We are waiting for these moving averages. So if this is gonna break to the downside, guys? If this is gonna break to the downside, on the 4-hourly, this 20 moving average is gonna tell the tale. I think it's gonna tell the tale. I think if we again break through the 20 moving average on the downside, because this 20 moving average slowly move to upside, and we come something like this over here. Maybe it's gonna do something like this over here. And when we hit the 20 moving, if we lose the 20 moving average, I think, you know, probability to the downside just increases like tenfold. So right now I wouldn't like to break down on the 10 moving average. I wouldn't like to do something like this over here. Over here it was fine, because even though we did that, we crawled back, then we went down to the support, you know, and everything was out. You can see here we are climbing on the 10 moving average, fall down here, but you know, we got caught with the support, climbed right back up again. I don't want to do that again. I don't want to you know, fall again below the 20 moving average. So I think if we are to pump up here, above the rising wedge, what has to happen is when we eventually hit this 20 moving average, we have to pump. If we do not pump on the 20 moving average, I think the probability to break the 20 moving average, to break the rising wedge, becomes like tenfold higher. So that's what I'm looking right now. We are still in the rising wedge. There are danger signals. We are at some kind of top of this. Something has to happen, either break to the upside or to the downside. And the way I see it, you know, also, of course, do not forget the moon. The moon kicked in up here, and right now we're gonna see if the moon is gonna, you know, play out. It's not always on the dollar, you know, it's not always on the dollar. It's sometimes it's a little bit skewed, so that can be that. But right now also the new moon, we got the new moon that's actually telling us, you know, that might kick in and push us down. So do know that right now we can go down. The probability to the downside is a lot greater than the upside, the way I see it. But on the other hand, if we do break to the upside, super bullish, guys, super bullish. Now, what does chat think about all of this? What's the chat? What does chat know that I do not know? Rama Lunin is in the chat. Rama, Hare Krishna, how you doing, man? 50 EMA and 200 EMA hit on the daily yesterday. I'm not following the EMAs, but I'll check the EMAs because, you know, a lot of people are watching the EMAs. So let's see how the EMAs are actually playing out. Which EMAs? 22 and 55 or 20 or 55? Because I know CoinSkid is using 20, somebody is using 22. You're using 50 and 200. 50 and 200 moving average. Let's see, 15, 200. Let's pick 200, like a little bit different color, maybe something like here, and yeah. Oh, you got a cross here. Cross between the 50 moving average and the 200 moving average on the EMA. What's that? Buy and go to the beach signal. That's nice. What's that? Sell and go to the beach. Well, if you sold here, you know, you sold the bottom. If you buy here, you bought the top. Yeah, it might be that. It might be that. I'm not saying it. But, you know, it might be also one of these other ones, you know, buy and go to the beach, you know. Sell and go to the beach. But, you know, if you sold here, if you sold this one up here, you sold the bottom. If you bought this one, you bought almost the top, you know. This one, you sold the bottom. So, you know, anticipation is a lot more important than actual effect. Okay, so here's about the anticipation. This is anticipation, right? When you turn towards a certain, this is anticipation time. That means you are anticipating that they will cross eventually, right? When it goes up and it starts going down like this is anticipation, right? Anticipation starts hitting in, right? That's when actually, you know, the big trades are happening, because once it happens, you know, it's already anticipated that it will cross, you know, and that's what happens, right? That's what happens. So anticipation is more important than actual effect. So this is the effect of anticipation. Here it is the anticipation happening, and this is the effect. It's just like, you know, rumor, buy the rumor, sell the news. This is the rumor, you know, no, they are converging, so that means that they might hit. That's the rumor, and this is the news, you know, when it hits, that's the news. Oh, we got to cross, that's the news, and that people, you know, go in opposite direction, right? So anticipation is more important than actual effect. Keep that in mind, guys. Keep it in mind. CoinSkid called for 50K. Nice call, man. Weekend dump, maybe. Short with the 150x leverage. If you can do that, it's on you, man. Do like 1% of your portfolio 150x, you know, for fun. Why not? Not financial advice. You do what you want to do. Yeah, I don't like the daily buy signal. It doesn't work well. Yeah, everybody knows about the hash ribbons, of course. Everybody's talking about hash ribbons. The buy signal, this blue buy signal, buy, you know, this blue buy signal. So everybody's talking about this blue buy signal, and now that everybody's talking about blue buy signal, everybody's, you know, while we are sitting at the very resistance, this makes me bearish, guys. This makes me bearish. I don't know why, because previously it's been, you know, following through. But right now, so many people are talking about these hash ribbons that I think that it might have the opposite effect than it usually has. I think that it might have the opposite effect than it usually has. Hourly looks like a bull flag. Let's look at hourly. Hourly. Yeah, it does look like a bull flag, especially this part over here. That's why I'm saying, like, it can go to the upside, guys. It can. I'm not saying it cannot go to upside. You understand? You understand? I'm not saying it cannot go to the upside. I'm saying we have to go to the upside if you want to continue this this move. We have to go to the upside. We don't have any chance, guys. We don't have any chance opportunity. We don't have any. We don't have any choice. We don't have any choice. You want to be bullish, you gotta pump. You gotta pump. You gotta pump hard as well. You gotta pump hard as well. So let's move these up here. So you can see hourly is climbing the moving averages. There is right now it went up to 80 on the RSI. That's pretty high. And right now just going sideways, kicking the RSI a little bit down. Now hourly doesn't matter. Hourly is like you go to the bathroom, you come back, it's already played out. Hey bro, hey Trying, how you doing, man? How do you think we'll hit the wedge today or by Monday? When do you think we'll hit the wedge? Today or by Monday? What do you mean hit the wedge? We are inside the wedge. We hit the top of the wedge already. You can see here we hit the top of the wedge already. The top of the wedge has been hit 1, 2, 3 times. 3 times at the top of the wedge. The bottom side has been hit also 3 times. 1, 2, 3 times. So we got 3 hits on top side, 3 hits on the bottom side. This rising wedge is pretty much confirmed. We've been talking about it for a long time now, but right now it's 100% confirmed that this is a rising wedge, and rising wedges has tendency to break to the downside, guys. Rising wedges have tendency to break that downside most of the time. Now, only time that doesn't happen is if you are in a bull market, if you are in a strong uptrend, if there is a lot of bullish. That's why I'm saying we have to, like, I don't understand, you understand the word have. We have to break to the upside, because right now, if we do not do that, that means there is not enough bullishness to break to the upside. If we do that, that means that, you know, the bullishness is there, the buying power is there, the big whales are on the bull run, pushing the price up. That's the only way you can break something like a big rising wedge on the daily to the upside, is if there is enough bullishness. So if there is enough bullishness, we will break this to the upside. We will become super bullish. We will, you know, party all night long and stuff like that, whatever. But it is kind of scary. It is kind of scary, and it might just go down there. There is double divergence. There is rising wedge. There is this resistance up here. There's a 200 moving average that we are right now looking to break pretty hard. This weekly is actually pretty nice. Weekly time frame. You know, it got it. You know. If SNX, please, not gonna have. Thanks for bucks, man, but you know it's Bitcoin only. That I might check it out. I might check it out. The fact that this week we started above the 20 moving average, bullish, and very nice. The only thing I'm fearing is that next week we're gonna have a big red candle. You know, next week is gonna be big red candle. If that becomes the case, that means that this 20 moving average got rejected hard. Pretty hard, and that means that we are probably gonna see some levels lower than 30k eventually, if we do that next week. So we got still like 7-8 days left to actually, you know how this actually, if this is good or not. We will anticipate it from Monday on. After a weekly close, we'll anticipate how this actually goes. If it starts just going up over here above 51, 52 by Tuesday, Wednesday or something like that, probability to fall down from 15k to 43 becomes pretty huge. Probability becomes pretty low, so we can already start assuming, you know, anticipating higher prices. But you know, that's a long-term play. It's really hard to say what's gonna happen. Also, we are breaking some important levels of resistance up here. This one up here, we are breaking that. So if next week is gonna be hugely important. If you get back below this level, if you get below the 20 moving and so forth, you know, those are called rejections. So those but those are on the weekly time frame, and you know, you guys are not that interested in the weekly time frames, right? So let's just go a little bit, get the lines back, and you can see here right now we are hitting those targets right now. Like we got a lot of people are FOMO in here. A lot of people are FOMOing in right now. I mean, yesterday when you see this 7% candle up here, a lot of people are FOMOing in because they don't understand technical analysis. They don't see the rising wedge. They don't see the divergences. They don't see the 4-year trend line. They don't see the you know, how things plays on the large time frame, and so forth, so forth. Also, this 50 moving average might be coming up here, you know, to our target. So if we break out of this rising wedge to the downside, we might be looking for some kind of 50 hit again or something like that. I'm not saying we are not going to 100,000. I'm just saying that this rising wedge right now might break to the downside, and if it does break to the downside, you know, we might be seeing some levels down here, maybe some kind of 38 levels or something like that, which will actually correspond really nicely with both 100 moving average and 50 moving average. So we might hit that and get bounce off of that. Now if you get bounce off of that and then we go across the next time across the 78,800, that's more or less given that we are gonna go to 100k or even more, 200k, 500k, whatever, right? But I think we gotta do some bigger you know, pullback up here to do that. I think we gotta do that because I think right now you know, the mainstream is not yet in. You know, mainstream is, you know, pushing just price to the crazy highs, but right now only people that are in on this move are the crypto fanatics, and crypto fanatics just FOMO'd in. So if you want to push the, you know, price even higher up, where the mainstream gonna get back into the game, I think we gotta have some kind of pullback and then go up, and then the, you know, because if you have pullback, a lot of these people will sell, and then we have a big move to the upside, and then all of these people that sold because they, you know, because they bought the top are gonna start buying again. And then maybe then, you know, the mainstream comes in and pushes the price above the all-time high, and then, you know, the new bull run continues. But that's assumption. It's a long-term play. Nobody knows how this is actually gonna play out. So we're gonna see that. MACD weekly, yeah, MACD weekly is looking very nice. We are getting the bullish cross. I'm gonna show you on the MACD. Let's just click this one up here. The MACD is gonna get next week. Is gonna get the bullish cross up here. That's gonna be very nice, but this has happened before. I explained to you guys before. This isn't the first time this is happening. This is 2013. Exactly the same move. Look at over here. Exactly the same move. You got this move down to the 50 moving average. Then you got this you know, swing where we get the bullish cross towards the upside. Up here you got a bullish cross, but at the same time you got the bullish cross, you know, we went in some kind of triangle and fell down, and that was, you know, that was game over. This was like hopium. Yeah, we might gonna go up, you know. You know, people are seeing, oh, this is a bull flag. Oh, this is a bull flag happening up here. Bull flag, guys, bull flag. Oh, this is us, you know, continuation pattern is a triangle, symmetrical triangle, continuation, you know, go up. But what happens, you know, it just crashes down. So this, you know, the cross has happened before. It does not mean that's gonna be some kind of cross like over here or over here, right? The crosses can be, you know, can be terrible for a price, and right now we are getting that cross that might be looking something like 2013 cross, where we do cross it, but, you know, just like continue dumping up here or down here, right? Again, so you cross something like this and then dump again. That might be it as well. That might be, so, you know, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be another bullish signal, but we gotta get above certain levels, you know, to confirm it. Just looking at indicator saying, you know, indicator is bullish does not mean that we are bullish. Missed this stream. Is Ron bullish or bearish? Haven't seen Ron today. I think he thought that we are not gonna do the daily because, you know, we are a little bit late today. But, you know, I sure hope so. Lower than average cost. Thoughts on Cardano? Cardano bullish, XRP bullish, Matic bullish, everything bullish, as long as Bitcoin doesn't drop. Dump coming next week. Mars Sun conjunction in Vedic chart on Monday. Last a couple of weeks. I'm interested in what Mars Sun conjunction is. Mars Sun conjunction. Let's see images. Do we have some nice images up here? Earth, Mercury, Sun, Mercury. Oh yeah, so it's like Mars, Sun, Mercury conjunction. Oh, I see that. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is. There was this indicator that's called planet indicator. I think planet. This one down here. this indicator. There's this indicator on here, and you can turn off everything. These are I think Mars is which one is Mars? Which one is Mars? Let's see, not this one. Let's see up here. Mars cycle. So Mercury, Venus, Earth, Martian. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth. So that's the 1, 2, 3, 4. This is Mars. And is there Sun up here? Is there Sun? Because he didn't use the names on the stuff. Saturn. No, it's just planets. It's just planets. Smooth tape planets. Sorry, plot them. Okay. Planetary reference. Price. There is no Sun on this. There should be Sun. There should be Sun. Maybe it's inversely correlated with Mars. Is this some kind of top? No. Is this some kind of top? No. No. I think we need another line here to actually figure something out. So we only have Mars. We don't have Sun. Unfortunately, we don't have Sun. Hello, you start right now? No, I started like an hour ago. How's the moon playing out? It's waiting. Moon is in the waiting phase, but it might actually play out. New moon on September 6th, correct? Well, 22nd August is the full moon, so September 6th sounds about right. I haven't checked it, but it sounds about right. Billy Bob, yes, there is hype, but ADA is actually do a lot. Doge can just be a community coin, also nice, but not the scope of ADA. Yeah, ADA is not. You cannot compare ADA and Dogecoin. Like, that's crazy. Dogecoin is just a coin. ADA is a platform. ADA is like Amazon to Dogecoin. You haven't checked 5D Gaussian channel. Not that it matters. No, I haven't checked. Okay, somebody donated $5, man. Trial wins. You want to know what's happening with SNX? Okay, man. Let's check SNX for you. What is SNX? I don't know. Let's check. It's a DeFi, Coinbase DeFi. Let's do this one over here. It got some kind of a trend line going up here. That's nice. That's nice. It got some kind of a too many lines. Let's remove the moving averages up here and see if we can get this. Is there anything something like this? Maybe something like this over here. Maybe I get in some kind of top right. This was some kind of top. This some kind of top right now. Maybe it's gonna do something just like Bitcoin. If Bitcoin drops, like everything's gonna drop. This might be something like this over here. Not sure why we are going back there. Yeah, it does look nice. Maybe some of these tops up here. So right now you can see SNX has been climbing. This is the resistance. This is the support. It's been climbing this support really nicely and trying to hit this resistance several times. Let's look at the moving averages up here. How they look right now above the 100 moving average. It's nice. I would like SNX to break this resistance up here. I mean, if it breaks this resistance up here, it becomes bullish, right? It becomes bullish. There's 200 moving average above it. We are still not above moving average. So right now, sitting at some kind of resistance, whether we are gonna break the resistance, it depends. If you break the resistance, bullish. If you break the 200 moving average, bullish. But right now we are sitting at the resistance, so it's not advisable actually to go long right now. Down here maybe it's advisable, but right now it's not very advisable. Let's look at how the is there any kind of divergence or anything like that going on over here? Oh, that's hidden. It's hidden bullish divergence. If I don't know. So weekly, but right now hitting also weekly 20 moving average at the top. It looks like you hit some kind of top. So right now it's depending, whether it's gonna manage to break it or gonna get rejected down here. So watch the chart, man. Watch the chart. That's for you, man. Thanks for $5. Let's go back to Bitcoin. If moon phases fail, we can interpret that as a direct attack on the whales on the TLI channel. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. If the moon fails, somebody doesn't like me. SNL looks like BDC. Does it? BTC broke out of certain levels, but it's still hitting some kind of resistance up here. It's hitting like huge resistance up here. I'm wondering if other like look at the damn Cardano, man. Cardano is getting to all-time high, man. Cardano is getting this 2.0, 2.3 line, 2.3. Do you think, guys, it will be managed to get to 2.3? Do you think it will manage to get back to 2.3? Will Cardano do something like this over here, or will everything get rejected? You know, double top, some kind of double top, you know, lower low, something like that. I think we gotta see here. Let's go to the weekly time on Cardano and see here. Yeah, it doesn't look good, guys. Though it doesn't look good, because here's the thing. This is the top. So if we do break this top up here, we will create the divergence, and you know, the divergence are bad. Just like up here, we go up, we go down. Right now, if we go up again, we go down again. So the best case scenario for here is actually to hold this, to avoid the divergence, then go to the next one up here, right? Because this is the first divergence, bam, right? On the weekly divergence, bam, like insane divergence, right? Pushed us down, right? This is the first one, but right now we are having no divergence. But if we break 2.3 and close above 2.3, there is divergence, guys. There is divergence. So I'm interested to see whether today, you know, Saturday and Sunday, we will actually manage to break up here. If you do that, you are getting a big, huge mama divergence kind of thing, you know, and that can actually push us down. So like 2 days more. XRP, Cardano, Matic will come, and they will get their own videos right after the stream. I will post it. It's like 5-minute video, so you know. Why XRP will surpass ADA? I don't know why XRP will surpass ADA. ADA is like Ethereum, XRP is like Dogecoin. It's like a coin, you know. If Cardano breaks all-time high, it will be the leader for the rest of the market to continue retracing. That has to be the positive. If Cardano breaks all-time high, it will be the leader for the rest of the market to continue retracing. Why will market retrace? Janus, Sun, Mars on the 18th. Not sure. He's replying someone else. Doesn't matter. Market cap. He means market cap. Who he means market cap? Oh yeah, if the Cardano breaks all-time high, it will be leader for the rest of the market to continue retrace. That has to be positive. Market cap. I'm not quite sure. Now the good thing, guys, if the Bitcoin continues rallying up from here, we might see some kind of alt season kick in. Alt season. You know, technically alt season kicked in here. The alt season was waiting. I mean, they were going up, but you know, Bitcoin was going all the way up here. Once it hit these levels up here at 43,000, alt season, I mean, all the alts were having insane gains. So even though Bitcoin was going up, alts were having insane gain over Bitcoin. So right now, I am not quite sure. It's when Bitcoin starts having the pullback. If you see that Bitcoin is having the pullback and alts are going up, that means that maybe Bitcoin will continue the ride towards the upside. So that might be also an indication that Bitcoin, we are in the bull market if Bitcoin pulls down and alts continue rising up. Okay, so if alts continue going towards the upside and Bitcoin has the pullback, it might indicate, you know, the altcoins might be some kind of leading indicator that that Bitcoin will continue the bull run if Bitcoin goes down and alts continue going up. Because what happens when, I explained this before, what happens is every time Bitcoin is in some kind of getting ready to rally, the rally on Bitcoin starts first because everybody FOMOs in on Bitcoin. So altcoins altcoins are not doing actually much. They're just kind of following slowly Bitcoin, right? Because there is not much money flowing into altcoins, right? But once Bitcoin hits certain levels and starts retracing, all the money that was in the Bitcoin, what am I pressing up here? All the money that was in Bitcoin, when Bitcoin starts to trade, all the money that was in Bitcoin starts going into alts. So you will see alts getting big pumps. Now if this happens, that altcoins get big pumps while Bitcoin is retracing, that might indicate that Bitcoin will continue to ride to the upside as soon as it's done retracing. And when Bitcoin continues right to the upside, the alts will also explode immensely more. So keep that in mind, guys. Yes, TLA, I agree with your BTC alt analysis. I think I'm correct. I don't know, maybe I'm not. But I was looking at the dominant chart, and you can see here right now that Bitcoin, this is Bitcoin dominance, for this is weekly. Let's go look at it daily. Daily is nice. This is Bitcoin versus altcoins dominance, right? And you can see that, Bitcoin has been going up, right, in this rising wedge. And Bitcoin dominance hit the peak right now where we are. So money from Bitcoin is going into alts. You can see here, this is altcoins gaining more than Bitcoin. So even though Bitcoin is going up, altcoins are going up even more. So altcoins are going up even more. So when you see the Bitcoin dominance going down while Bitcoin is going up, that means that altcoins are gaining more than Bitcoin. And so of course, if Bitcoin continues going up and you see this continue going down, that means that, it pays off being in altcoins and not Bitcoin. Music to my ears. But of course, everything depends. We're gonna finish now, but everything depends on the Bitcoin breaking to the upside. Everything depends on Bitcoin breaking to the upside, guys. If you have the pullback up here and altcoins continue rallying to the upside, we might expect some kind of more bullish news, stuff like that. But right now, we are the way I look into, I'm expecting Bitcoin to pull back. If it breaks to the upside, it can do that. There is no prophecies here. It can do that, but I'm expecting Bitcoin to pull back. Unfortunately, I'm expecting Bitcoin to pull back. But if you break to the upside, it's gonna be so bullish. It's gonna be insane. You're gonna see everybody's gonna scream like Bitcoin 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 500, 1 million. Like it's gonna be insane. If Bitcoin can manage to break out of this rising wedge, it's gonna be insane. But I'm expecting a pullback, unfortunately. TLI is TI channel, not fundamentals. Of course. We don't care about fundamentals, man. Fundamentals, you know what I'm saying. There we go, guys. I gotta go do the Patreon video. I gotta satisfy my Patreons. The guys who actually support my channel, the guys who make, give me possibility to actually do this a little bit more than I normally do. I gotta make video for them. I do it every day. Also, I'm gonna make, Cardano video, Matic video, XRP video for the YouTube channel to satisfy the masses. But everybody, thanks for stopping by. I know we are a little bit late today. Stuff happens. Thanks for stopping by. See you tomorrow, 9:30 Central European time on the dollar. It's gonna be really, really interesting day tomorrow because it's Sunday. So you can have the red Sunday, of course, but it's gonna be really interesting. So stop by tomorrow as well. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. I hope you got something out of this. Yeah, see you around. Where's the stop button? Thank you, dear. Hare Krishna, Ramalunim. See you around, man. See you around. That's it, guys. See you around. Bye bye. Hit the like button on the way out, guys. Hit the like button on the way out.